I have not figured this thing out very well. I think I want to adjust angles here. It's below, too. This needs to get out of the way. Alright. Good enough. Just tap my indicator light so I can actually see this. That's better. There we go. Alright. So when we last left off, dropped my controller earlier, I guess. Realize it. So yeah, last time we left off, we were in the middle of fighting the Thorian. I both love and hate this world. Like, it's this mission in particular is kind of frustrating, but also there are ways that it's really satisfying, like shooting this way over here, or triggering something to get up. That, like, does trigger one. I'm gonna investigate. Alright. So yeah, Thorian, big plant, apparently, despite it looking like flesh. This is also plant matter. These creepers, I assume. No. But yeah.
Area secured.
Is it though? Is it really? I mean, look at that. There's like, I can see 3 more creepers over there, Liara. Like, don't be so quick to be like, area secured. Like, they could pop up at any moment. And look, there's an Asari over there. Wait, that might not be where I think it is.
Now it gets fun.
It's not where I thought it was. Okay, I triggered her, so I need to wait for the right second. Okay, right there.
Area secured.
Yet it isn't. I'm a split second behind, but hopefully it's good enough. Did it work? Ah, she was too far. Damn. And now she used the barrier, so I won't be able to properly use biotics on her. Alright. I swear this feels way too, like, easy to kill them. But at the same time, the creepers are still a bitch. It's definitely on Insanity. Maybe I just actually know what I'm doing now. I'm not just flailing with random stuff. Oh. Time that right. If you get them past the ledge here, they die automatically. It's like, probably because oh my gosh. All the death and destruction. I just counted my ear a little bit. No, Liara, throw it! Right here. Yes, lift. Said that, but when I started shooting the other one, it made sense.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Are you kidding me, Liara? What did I just say? We just talked about this. Look, they're right freaking there.
Enemy sighted.
It's a weird noise. I don't have grenades left. It's all about crowd control. There we go. Do you like that these guys have a tendency to sometimes just run around in circles for no reason? Can I throw as well? Efficient. Alright. Now I'm gonna take a
All
look.
clear.
I'm just gonna let her have that. Alright, so there's this one. I think there's only 2 left. That one there, and this one that goes right above me here. Oh, wait, no. No, I think that is actually it. I think the third one's a... I don't know. I don't know, it's been so long. I just remember this fight being grueling. That might not even be a node. I'm checking to see if I can shoot any more. I think that one that I just did was the only one you could really get from across the way, but I live in constant hope. I am wrong. I like being wrong. Oh, because it usually means things aren't as bad as they actually are. Or rather, as they become. No, no, not an assigned lift. Do not attack it. Barrier. Now. Right here. Do a lift. Oh. Is my range not as far as I thought it was? Why can't I fire? My gun stopped working. Is this a problem with the controller or the gun? Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but it looked like it wasn't just me. Because as soon as I switched my gun, everybody was able to attack. Just constantly adjusting this. Might help if I didn't sit so low. Is that alright? These itches. It's a dry day. These guys still haven't woken up. Because I haven't hit this thing yet. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. I see, it won't let me progress. Okay, so they won't wake up until I hit that thing. Okay. I vaguely remember this part. Oh yeah, I remember. Not like anything specific, but it's all coming back to me. I'm gonna drop a save here. How many saves do I have in Pharos alone? Like, let's see. 106 to 117. So this is save number 12, just on Pharos. This is probably gonna be one of my more save-heavy. Alright, just need to find the angle so that I don't get flipped. Oh god. Alright.
Now it gets fun.
Alright, we're gonna drop this in there and there. In the herd. Lift. Time for that to recharge. Oh my gosh, he can't move. That's so sad. Poor little plant monster. Can't even attack the That's upstairs. That's gonna wake up a whole bunch of bitches. Alright, so this is the part where I need to put it right there. Tink. Tink. Here she go.
That thing has to drop soon.
Top, I cannot tell. That's the frustrating thing with this level. Like, it's all circular, so you can't really tell exactly where the enemies really are. But if I stay here, are they moving? They're not moving. There's one. All right.
You must die.
I don't think she can get up here. Alright. First, Rex throw. And then Yara. Throw first, Rex. this. I hate that I have to go up these stairs knowing that these guys are gonna pop up behind me. Oh, hi. You little bitches. There.
Charging up.
Some point. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can actually get far enough away from them. Oh, that was dumb. Oh well. This gave me time to recharge my lift. Hopefully you'll have a hard time with this. Slow. There we go. I'm so happy I got this last time. Fire rate is so much better. Alright. So there's still a couple more up there. I don't know that they can... let's see, they found the path. Alright. There we go. Like it's already coming towards me. Alright, that one's down. It's that one there. Alright, it's got a straight line, so we're gonna do this way. Oh. Yeah. Go ahead, get in front of me. Love that. As soon as they go over the edge, they explode. Alright, so these guys both have medical exoskeletons on, so their health will regen. At least. I think that might... that might be the last one right up there. that. We're gonna give them full... No, I need access to singularity. I really should have played as an adept. Alright. Yara's down. That means that it's time to stop and fight for a second.
Can't get an angle. Locked on. All targets down.
Yes. Alright. Thorian is down. My mic did it. Okay, good.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Are you okay?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
What do you mean?
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
How's that possible?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's awful.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own
He's
people.
like giving you up.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
The what now?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is some sort of knowledge?
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, When I melded with the Thorian, our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
Interesting. But I need that information.
I need the cipher.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
That looked great. I mean, it's still
I have
some
given you
footage
the
of,
cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
A knowledge bond can be very traumatic. Are you all right, Commander Shepard?
I'm alright.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
What about you? Are you okay? Like, who are you? Like, yeah, are you okay?
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
What should I do with you?
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
Pretty good. That's a really good idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Yay! I'm a hero! Oh, Gavin. Where's Gavin? I never gave him his stuff back.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Yeah, here's your
I
data.
managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed, thank you.
No
I was there
problemo.
anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Yay! Right, everybody's alive.
Looks like the colony will survive after all.
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Ferris will have a second chance thanks to you. I think this plan of yours just might work.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain. We can rebuild this place.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Well, tell me about Saren. What can you tell me about the guy?
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. but now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
I think we can all agree on that. What about the conduit? What do you know about the conduit that we...
Do you know what the conduit is? Or where it is?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
That can't be good, whatever it is.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
What was it like being with the Thorian?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Well, sad.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
I do.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Like, it had to be more than 50,000 years old, because the Protheans all died out around 50,000. We're all, like, wiped out about 50,000 years ago. So, like, yeah, if it knew Protheans...
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
Speaking of which, were you filtering?
Let me see what you
inventory?
have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
I'm never coming back here. Not really. Okay. Nothing good, thanks. Right, that was all the side missions. I did all those on here, right? Yes. So, hopefully I can figure this out. There are some follow-up missions to this one. Do not remember. Here we go. We gotta go down the stairs. Okay. But there are some follow-up missions on a couple other worlds that I'd like to do. Technically, I don't know if it... I'm pretty sure you don't need to do it to trigger it, but there was a console, a computer in the Exogeny headquarters that I could have hacked to get the coordinates for these other projects that I'm looking at, that I'm going to be trying to find, but...
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I'm going to double check what system these are in while this loads.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
That's a lot quicker than I expected. I'll be fine.
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
Did you learn anything, though?
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh, I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you okay?
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Alright.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Ferris report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, definitely.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
I wish I could agree with that. I honestly do. I find the Thorian absolutely fascinating. Like, it's an ancient, like, I mean, technically it's, I think it's sort of an ancient glob of mold, but still, like, it's pretty cool.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Fine until
Perhaps
Saren
it's for the
attacked.
best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Well, you don't send me any missions to go save Thorian colonies, or I'd do that. Help everyone.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Foreshadowing. Alright. Let's take a look at the galaxy map real quick. See if I can spot where we should go. But there's some conversations I want to go talk to the crew and get, like, people's read on stuff. I think it's Hercules that we want to go to. Not sure. Don't remember if we went here or not. There should be new systems somewhere. So I'm gonna There's like no load times anymore. We definitely have been here before. I recognize these planet names. Yeah, Elitania. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Kepler Verge, 6 Theta, Hakinita, the Maroon Sea. This is it. Caspian, Tano, Vostok. You have been here? Let's take a look. There should be someone who's in here. I'm gonna... That must be Cornucopia. Yep, Exogeny shipping solar. Yeah, this is definitely the right one. So let's take a look at the system at large real quick, as is tradition. Lotenka. Ooh, pretty clouds. Let's see, is a large but low density terrestrial world with the atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of... Sorry. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates, occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes. dot the surface. High winds, powered by the hot blue star Caspian, present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous, and EVAs are discouraged. Some heavy metal. For Nuri, has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica, blah blah blah, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some time because the iron oxides. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Farnuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness. Some sort of cataclysmic event. Huh. So it used to have an oxygen atmosphere, but like the geological timeline suggests that some sort of massive change to the planet happened. Some heavy metal. But this one. Alma Crux. Almar Crux. Let's see. Atmosphere of methane ethane. Despite its distance, the energetic star Caspian heats the surface to almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the equator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly copper with some deposits of sodium. Its abundant water and relatively mild temperature gravity well have placed it on a short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from pro-ethics groups who assert that Almar Crux's primitive trophic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. I mean, that's a good point. Antida is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Nothing really to talk about. It has an orbital... it is one of the relatively few planets known to have an orbital period of more than a millennium. So it takes 1,296.1 Earth years to rotate around the sun, the Caspian, their sun. That's intense. That's like longer than the Asari live. I found a Thorian insignia. Scans of Antida reveal a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tally dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthon outpost insignia. No, I didn't mean to zoom out again. Now that we've scanned and looked at everything, let's go take a look at this ship. Because it looks like it's seen better days. I think I'll bring Liara and Tally with me. Just in case something needs decrypting. I have a feeling that tech isn't going to be very useful in this situation, to be honest. Registered to Exogeny. Air is super hazy, which is weird because this is a spaceship. But I wasn't really paying attention the last times we were on spaceships, so maybe that's normal, but like... that seems super hazy. Before I walk by it. Uh-oh.
Here it comes!
Oh, damn it. Oh, it's still got the Thorian gas. It doesn't really matter right now. Oh, that's I was actually expecting
Husks. The ship is probably crawling with them.
No need to worry about survivors, then.
Alright.
You're good to go.
We're gonna throw a singularity down right there. Oh. That was all of them. Expect husks. I seriously, I misremembered this. I thought this was gonna be creepers. Not husks. I hope that was all of them. It probably wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. Started the animation, it didn't. It's fine, this is fine. Okay. The fact that I can save at this point tells me that might have been all of them. Oh god, I'm gonna die. See, this is why we save.
Heading out. Cover me.
Right. Pull them up here. There's some bugs. We got this. We got this. So far, so good. Front of the ship will be right to my right here. Oh god, oh god. I'm so glad that this recharges so quickly. Alright, there is still one left over there. There it is. This is going good. Alright. Here's the door control. This is the second set of Exogeny employees that I've found that have been turned into husks. Here are the dragon's teeth. But like, are there Geth or what? What happened here? I assume we'll find out when I read the journals at the front. Navigational computer. Okay.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. It seems they found an alien artifact of some kind. They brought it on board and then... This is odd, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, as if they wanted the Geth to find them.
Is that all it says?
What else do the logs say?
After that, the entries become confused, as if the captain's mind was degenerating. There is no mention of how the ship returned to human territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
I feel like we're missing a piece of the puzzle though, Rex. Like, why did they enter the Veil in the first place? What was this alien artifact? Walking through the corridors made out of way too many cargo containers. Like, seriously, what were they shipping? I guess technically they could fit a lot more. But, like, why arrange it like that? Because they're machine cultists. It sucks that they only use that term once in the series. So that's Caspian. Vostok or Matano? Let's go to Vostok first. So Marthu. Atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. Surface is super hot. Mainly composed. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium and uranium. In terms of size and orbit. Oh. Interesting. So it's like almost exactly like Earth, only it's got methane and nitrogen atmosphere, and like it's size-wise, it's the same size as Earth. Atmospheric pressure is like almost Earth's. It's weird. Nordicrux, I'm pretty certain that's where we're gonna land. So let's go to Alco. Nothing here. Geological properties of Alco have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Fairly typical mix of outer system terrestrial rock and ice. It also has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mostly ice, or silicates, water ice, and deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. So I guess it's like a pirate hub, probably. Potato. It's atmosphere with large amounts of chlorine. I guess we're probably gonna find some hydrogen or helium. Oh, matriarch's writings, because we didn't already have all of those we needed. Scans of this have revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit. Tally brought it aboard and determined it was Asari made but very old. And one of the ancient artifacts was Matriarch Dilnaga's writings. Alright. Nordcrux.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Alright, let's do it. I didn't read it at all tonight. Probably should have. I don't trust anybody else at this point. Biotics are the way to go in this game. Landed. Alright. Hostiles right over here. Right, they're humanoid. There they are. Yep. Yeah, they're creepers. And it's still getting up. I am not letting these guys get anywhere near me. There now. Right. That's all the enemies. This isn't even a marked location. Encryption skill too low. I should have brought Tally. Oh well. Interact with here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's check out this anomaly first. We'll head south to the distress center. Whoa! I do not know how I managed to play this without this booster. All we had was this jump J. Didn't make you go faster. If you accidentally press J on the side of the mountain, just go flying up. The Thorian insignias and locate signs of battle. Because at this point, this has become a 100% run. I'm even going to have to survey the minerals before I go, end game. Might even do that before I go to Fort Myre. So that might be what we're doing here. Most of this street. It's that's pretty much all that's left is these missions from Novaria. Or, I'm sorry, from Pharos, and the Creepers. Artifact. Yay, I got all the way in. Alright, so Thorian insignia recovered. This escape pod is half buried in material that was washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Wow. Linking in with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on Thracia colony. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I mean, we're basing most technology in the galaxy is based off of Prothean technology. And a lot of Prothean technology is still working 50,000 years later. So it makes sense that a Thorian built power cell would potentially run a computer for a couple thousand years. Maybe a couple hundred years. I don't know. I don't know how long. It said centuries, so it's been a couple centuries, so not necessarily 1,000 years or whatever. I'm almost there. Alright. Nope, we're not falling. We're not falling. We're not falling. I refuse to believe that we're falling. There we go. Yeah! See? Told you we weren't falling. Probably the most annoying terrain in the game. What's this? What's down here? Oh no! Wait a minute.
En route.
Electronic skill is too low, but let's go look at these cows. Huh. Thought I saw one that was kind of suspicious looking from the Mako, but I guess I was wrong. I think it's on. I. Alright, that's not These mountains are horrible. The mouse pack technology used in the Mako is the precursor to Skyrim's horses. There we go. That was all. I'll save when I go in there. Upgrade kit. Sacks of... Those are definitely Thorian sacks. Is there gonna be enough Thorian here? No, there isn't. But it would be a reasonable conclusion to come to. Right. It should be. Yup. there. Give it a second. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Alright, that makes sense. Should be... Okay, they're stuck in the floor. Good. Alright. So yeah, creepers took over this entire place. And given the lack of human bodies, I'm gonna have to conclude that creepers are in fact processed humans. That is obviously where I need to go, so we're going this way first. Oh, wait. There's a body. Description skill is too low. I didn't.
Rescuers?
Oh, good.
Oh, thank God.
You're
See?
alive.
I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
You're okay, but like, I'm glad you're okay, but like, what happened?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I was on fair. I've seen it.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst.
Fair.
The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
Looks like it didn't
Everything
work.
was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
It must have been when I destroyed the creeper.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
See, that's what I would have been able to find on that console back when I was in that room with the... There's a console in that room with the pressure gate that you have to... The pressure puzzle where you have to, like, snap off the Geth armature. Or the thing that the Geth ship is using to clamp onto the building. Anyway, are there any other survivors?
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
What about the creepers going berserk?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
That is weird, because, like, that's light years away. Technically, light hasn't even made it there yet. Look through a powerful enough telescope at the system, and it's like looking back in time. Anyway. Well, no more questions.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
People lost their lives, lady.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exo Jenny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Like, you were just doing research. You weren't the ones who were actively infecting colonists. You were doing normal research. If I could say just go and don't give me money, I would. But I'm just gonna say okay.
Deal. Get the hell out of here.
You made the smart choice, Commander.
I didn't need the money, but I did want to let them go. Alright, I'm gonna check. So, Signs of Battle. I only need one more medallion. And Thorian insignias. I only need one more of those, too. Alright. The metals and the rare earths are a different story. But that's a lot of crawling around on uncharted worlds, trying to find unmarked ore veins. Which is frustrating. But I do have maps of all of them. So, I might do that. But not now. Not right now. That does still leave one more system. With one more uncharted world. Matano system. With any luck, we'll finish out Signs of Battle or Thorian insignias. I don't remember any of these. Inti. Nothing to scan, just a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of ammonia and helium. Really? How does it have a helium atmosphere if it's only got 0.99? Because, like, helium is extremely light. Like, crazy light. Like, when you let the helium out of a balloon, it floats into space. Like, it just... We're constantly leaving a trail of helium behind us. So, that this has a helium atmosphere... I mean, I'm not a chemist, so maybe the ammonia part of that is what stabilizes it, but still. That's interesting. And no, you could not land on that planet and just talk funny. You would die. You would die. Not least of which because of the ammonia. Cheska is a large but low density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Unlike Inti, though, it is tidally locked with Matano. The same side always faces the sun, as we've covered many times before, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. It is the temperate areas around the Terminator, where temperatures average around 30 degrees Celsius, combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. That slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Its ring is unique. Hold on. Just as it's got a ring. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. But from the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Interesting. Very early in its is very early in its development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. So there's about 150 people on there. We're not landing there yet, because we gotta go check the other worlds. A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains. Apo is racked by constant geological activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones, or causing slips along transform faults. Apo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not recommended. The rubble-covered wrecks of half a dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Interesting, but nothing to see in. Is this Ilpa? Yes, those are two L's. It's just like a 1 pixel difference in just the name in the top left corner. Ilpa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color, caused by contaminants in its atmosphere. Interesting. The world has, it has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Cheska colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed on Ilpa, in the Ilpa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of... I'm not even going to try and say that. Okay. I think so far. Supe. I can survey this. Composition has the composition... Okay, so Supe has the composition of a nice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Its icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Cheska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Smart. Exogeny had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often met with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Let's see. Nothing really remarkable, just some light metal. Let's land on Chaska. So Exogeny has a colony being built here. And as we've seen, there's probably something horrific going on with it. Exogeny seem to be douchebags. Just saying. Okay, so there is an anomaly here, which we're definitely going to go check out first, because, like, at this point, I really want to get those silos and stuff. I might... There's going to be a whole stream that's just going to be minerals and thresher balls before the end here. Probably after Nirvana. Look, that was the wrong button. I hate these mountainous worlds so much. far am I? It's on the other side of that. I'm definitely just going back up to the Normandy and resetting the start after the... Really? Really? It's past these mountains? Why? This is... Ugh. I don't know why they decided they needed to make this so frustrating. Like, the level design on these Uncharted worlds is, like, not good at all. Like, the one we were just on, Nordkrux, that, or Nordkrux, I don't remember which one it is, but, like, that's the best one. That is literally the best Uncharted world. And it's only the best because it actually has, like, enemies all over the place. And, like, even then, that's an exaggeration, really. If we're counting DLC, though, actually, that asteroid is probably the best. X57. Oh. Okay. Are you kidding me? Cover artifact, okay. No. Let me through. Let me through. Go in. There we go. I already have all those. What else to find here? I'm gonna look at the map. Okay, it looks like there is kind of an okay way to go if I go to my left. Yeah. Grab that. Forget it. They're so far apart.
Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Transformed? Wait, are these husks or are they creatures?
I have a bad feeling about this.
It looks like they're husks, not creepers. Okay, that's actually good. Because husks are easier to get with the tank. And there's like 3 places we need to go here. Alright. I'm gonna save before we go in here. And why is everybody getting into us? I know the moment I try to take advantage of that, like, we're all dead. That is not what I wanted. Oh, but it worked. And screw it. They'll come after us. All of it.
Form up!
There we go. Whoops, that was the wrong button entirely. I don't know why I thought I should have pressed that. Oh well. That's too far. Also, I forgot to change the things again. Husks. So why are these guys husks? Like... Oh man. This is another one where I thought this entire, like, sector, that all these systems were all creeper related. I clearly misremembered. Well, I guess we're on to the next one. There's 3 X's on the map, 3 buildings that we have to go to. So, wait, was that light armor? No, it was medium armor. It's Predator. I don't think there's any way for me to get... Wait, can I get medium armor? I don't think I can. Tactical armor. Shield boost. Oh, here we go. Equip medium armor. Look at that. I'm also gonna just dump it all in there. Better armor is better. Alright, and equipment. So now I can equip it. It's got less damage protection. It's got better shields by a mile. What's it look like? Yes, transfer upgrades. Eh. Eh. Oh well, at least I can give her this. It does have better damage protection, and it's not pink. Not that I don't like pink. In fact, I really do like pink. I just don't want it to be my team colors. Like, half my team was in pink at that point with Rex. Because, like, it's Rex and Garrus and Tally, I'm pretty sure. And I never use Ash, so presumably she's still in her Phoenix gear, too. I did use her for a while, but I don't think I changed her gear, because it was mostly, like, Mako missions. I don't know why I'm so used to the mission being over after clearing out one interior. Let's go back. Well, let's give Ash a shot. Supposed to have rings that you can see from the surface, isn't it? Huh. If they had cut them in half and done some more sculpting, you know, like, so empty and so undefined from a sculpted map perspective. It's round. Is that like all the way at the bottom? It's just cool. We'll end up there eventually. Yep. Controlled descent. There it is. There we go. Yeah, she's still in her Phoenix armor. Which actually I could probably change. And, in fact... she's already maxed her combat armor, so she's already unlocked the heavy armor. I probably have at least one set of heavy armor in here. I guess not. It's a lot better. Also not. How? I must have found better Phoenix armor at some point, and not... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's worse. But it's because it's X-Class, so... not surprised. Alright, let's get... number 2. Is that the... yes, that's the first one that we dealt with, so... let's move on to the next one. Dragon's Teeth. No enemies outside here, but there are enemies outside of the next one over here. So that's up and up. Let's do this one first. Hopefully I can manage with one less throw available to me. This is actually really heavily used. Let's do this. But in the end, singularity is really the... Calculations are right, and they probably aren't. There we go. Should. Alright, that'll get them all running this way. Create each choke point. Two. It looks like there's at least 4 left in there. One. Keep them away from me. Alright, still 5. Looks like. It's weird having the arrow on the right instead of the left. I think that affected all of them. No, it didn't. It did not. Liara, hit it. Oh, man. What am I stuck on? Okay, that just leaves the one, which we will lift. There we go. So that's clear. That door isn't real. Almost don't want to go upstairs, but I don't want to miss the possibility that there is, like, something I need to do up here. I seriously remembered this as creepers, not husks. Great, so that one's clear. Leaves one more. probably a correct way up. So, no, it's all just hills. It's really bad. Clustered up and coming in my direction. Oh, they're not. Okay.
Redeploying.
Right. To the building. We're doing another save, even though we're been doing pretty good here.
Finally, some action! Shields down!
Okay, and I think that leaves just a couple more. I love how Singularity respawns. Wait, did it not go?
Off shields!
Oh no!
Shields down!
That's where I thought she was. Great, that just leaves the one. There we go. Alright! Let's see if we can find some answers back here. Oh, God, there's probably more husks. Maybe not. They're not showing up, so maybe that's a good sign that there probably aren't anymore. Wow. It's literally just an empty room. that might be the only just empty room. Motion skill too low. Too low. Wetware kit. That. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Is there something back? Functioning object. Into terminal. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Cerberus? Okay. I don't know how this ties into Cerberus, but I'll take your word for it. Don't mind Shepard. He just, it's his new workout routine. There we go. He got his back steps in. Right. Well, I guess that's one more planet cleared. Okay, so we've done basically all the side missions. Don't remember if any trigger after Vermeer. And the only things that I don't already... the only things that I haven't already collected are... like, I have to get one medallion, one League of One medallion, and one Thorian insignia. Bunch of minerals and stuff, which I'll probably do with a Thresher Maw hunt. At the same time, so that it's not boring. I'm pretty sure that's it. Exodus Cluster, Argus Tau, Hades Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Argus Rho, Horsehead, Voyager, Attica Beta, Armstrong, Kepler Verge, Styx Theta, Hockey. Yeah. Does Sentry Omega have any other? No, it only has Vermeer. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna head back to the Citadel. See if there's anything else here. But I think, as I recall, before I actually go to the Citadel, I'm actually gonna talk to the crew about the missions we've been doing. But like, I want to see if the next phase of the Citadel missions are available. I think though that the ones I'm thinking of can only get you can only get once you're in the last stage, before you're going to the very last mission after Vermeer. Let's talk to Caden. Hey, Caden. Muscles.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with Jong, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
Alright, sure. How about personal questions? Anything you haven't already told me?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Alright.
Commander?
See ya. Okay. Then... already gave the data to Tally. I should go talk to Rex and Garrus. I think after I did their loyalty missions, it opens up more dialogue. But I haven't followed up with them yet. That's better.
Shepard?
Rex?
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
That's your reason?
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Sometimes.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
That makes sense. I think we've talked about everything.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I can't, at this stage,
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's wrong, Garrus?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him.
I mean...
He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Don't worry about it. We're about to go see him now.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
Now.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
You worried?
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
It's possible.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I mean, that is well within my authority to do. But the thing is, you always got to make sure you get all the intel. See, from what we're seeing, Saren's heading an army and, like, gone rogue, but, like, what if there's someone else pulling his strings? I know it's unlikely, because he's a Spectre and all, like, but we have seen some pretty odd things that just don't align with current technologies.
It'll depend on the situation. I'm not committing to anything until I've got him in my sights.
Fair enough. Either way, I'm right behind you, Commander.
Right. Oh, I never inspected the Mako. Do you have anything good for once?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet,
Didn't
Commander.
even give him a name. Let's compare this to my current one. And it's worse in every possible regard. What level am I anyway? 26. And I think, because I did the legendary mode, so I think I only have 4 levels to go. Which is interesting, because, like, originally you would have to play through the game twice to max out your character. Or some XP exploits, something to do with the drill. I don't remember. It was something to do with the drill that you used to get Liara at a force field, but I just can't for the life of me remember. I always am using that side and not that side. Like, you know why? It's Miranda's fault. Because, like, in Mass Effect 2, Miranda's office is over there. So, like, by default, I'm like, okay, this is the way down into the ship. That's why. Alright. Alright, actually, is a little over 2 hours. It's probably good for time for. I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. But next time, we'll be boarding the Citadel. And seeing if there's any missions.